The Amazing Digital Circus is a amazing indie animation by Glitch Productions that I adore. I plan on posting this video around the time episode 9 comes to theaters, but it was in production shortly after the previous episode. The merch for TADC is as creative as the show itself, and I'll be showing some of my favorite finds as a fan. I'm not sponsored by Glitch, but buying merch does help support this indie animation studio. I am all for this. This video will also contain spoilers up to episode 8, so do consider this a spoiler warning, but also a strong recommendation to watch this series. And please, for the love of Caine, do not spoil the series finale of episode 9 in the comments. Comments with spoilers on episode 9 will be sent into the Shadow Realm. I will also mention artists and designers if this info is available. Much of the merch shown on this video is on glitchproductions.store, though there's also some finds at Hot Topic. Well, with all that preamble aside, let's get right to the video. The exit door is real, at least, well, in the form of merch. It's been shrunken down into a cute little locket necklace. Opening up the locket door reveals a cute picture of Pomni. The exit sign itself also glows in the dark. Welp, it looks like Jax was turned into a bag. The Jax Bag has adjustable straps so you can use it as a purse or a backpack as he permanently smiles in existential dread. The bag has 2 compartments with zipper details that look just like Caine's censorship bars. There's even room to dangle keychains of other circus members along as you enjoy your chaotic adventures. The bag would be a nice touch to a cosplay or even for a casual outfit too. The artist Demers from Econic Shop designed this bag. If you like the chaotic character Bubble, this hoodie is for you. Although the sound effects and various quips are not included, the hood itself is designed after Bubble. There's also adorable illustrations on the back, and it has a unisex fit. It looks so cozy. This hoodie was also designed by Letitia L. and Angelica Zhang. Man, I am hungry. I would like a burger. Speaking of burgers, there was an Amazing Digital Circus cafe in Japan at one point that sold a Pomni burger and other yummy looking food. The Caine cupcake is a cute concept, and I do like the Zooble parfait. There's also some drink options based on the characters, like a Ragatha blue lemonade. Japan holds many limited edition cafes. Fellow YouTuber Let Animes Cook made a great video covering the cafe. Check it out to get more of a view of the cafe and what they offered. In other cafe news, and the fact that I'm also still hungry, the California Requiem Cafe also held a limited edition Digital Circus event in December of 2025. There were options here like a Spudsies inspired burger, Candy Canyon ice cream, and drinks based on the characters. The cafe even held a watch party at one point for episode 8 and offered different items like an espresso abstraction shot. I do know that cafes are more of a thing in Japan, but I do see them becoming more popular in America in places like California. Next up, we have another cozy clothing piece featuring all 6 of the non-AI characters who are trapped in the circus in the show. The pants are in a jogger style and have a 90s vibe to them, with the color block detailing and shapes behind the cast. I do wonder if they have any lore implications. The cuffs by the ankles add a nice premium touch that'll keep you nice and warm. Courtney Brennick designed the pants. We have another design by Letitia L., a Gangle Scarf. It is a long scarf, about 71 inches tall. I like how the scarf is designed with a nod to the ribbon elements of Gangle's design. There's even 2 sides to the scarf that show her comedy and tragedy mask sides. Pendants. These are keychains that combine plush and vinyl elements. As of the making of this video, there are Pomni and Kinger pendants on the Digital Circus store. This item seems to be rather popular, and they are sold in blind bags with a chance of getting rare or super rare options. I think it'd be an adorable idea to put these keychains in clear display pouches to both contain and protect them both. It would be cool if Glitch sold pouches like that one day. Courtney Brennick and Dylan Waldo designed these pendants. Oh my goodness. There are so many amazing Digital Circus shirts out there. I had many to choose from, and you can probably fit a whole wardrobe worth of the shirts alone. And heck, with the pants I showed, and the accessories, and the fact that Hot Topic apparently has socks with the characters too, you can probably get a whole outfit with merch. That is pretty cool, actually. The shirts I'm showing, and maybe some sweaters and long sleeves, are just a few of the many that are out there. Even as I'm making this video, there's even more shirts coming out. Ragatha needs more love. She was the toughest to find merch for. I don't even think she has a t-shirt of her own just yet. But I do love this creative cardigan, and the button that references her button eye, and the included pin is a nice touch. I also like that a quote from the show is included on the back of the cardigan. This is another Letitia L design as well. A Japanese store called Infolence Geek also released a mini Ragatha plush. You can hold Ragatha in your hand and have her experience adventures outside of the circus. I do like the way that her hair is textured like yarn, but to some it may look like licorice. I don't know. Jax and Pomni are also in this collection too. Infolens also put up pass cases for sale. Japan still sometimes uses physical cards on their subways. Rather than fumbling through your purse or wallet, you can just put your card in a pass case. Folks use these cases as a way to get through or pass through their stations. I couldn't really find designers for the Japan merch, but if you do find the designers, folks, in the comments, please let me know. Hot Topic has a Zooble pin, and I find that so awesome and so fitting. This would be perfect for an eat-a bag. And as a pro tip, Hot Topic stores usually keep buttons close to the registers. Yes, we are talking about another Zooble product because finding Zooble items was even tougher than finding Ragatha items. Matt Gaglione designed this Zooble plush. The plush does have customizable limbs, and in a way, it does remind me of a figure. It is quite rare for plushies to be customizable. I have seen a few plushies from Glitch in person and will say that they are good quality. But if you do remove any parts from this Zooble plush, make sure to store them with care. Rest in peace, Caine and his censorship bar. We can at least relive some of these moments with the Caine face mask. Select Animates gave out Caine masks for an event called the Amazing Digital Circus Kimono Fair. Animates are stores mostly in Japan, known for anime and other nerdy merchandise. The masks, of course, have Caine's signature censorship bar to ensure that the digital circus is a place for all ages. The masks were a limited time offer, but they may be found on websites like eBay and Mercari. Animate does have an English website, animate.shop. Do note that while I am making this video, America may still have tariffs from Japan imports. I do encourage looking up current tariff guidelines ahead of time, but I will say the Animate shop does offer hard to find TADC merch. In many of my videos, I have an item or idea that motivates me to make a video itself. This pin and the item we'll see up next were those two things. I love it when media makes merch based on parts of their show or series. The voting pin shows 6 of the characters, and also a glove referencing Caine. The glove itself moves, and the packaging, with little references to the episode itself, is such a nice touch. And this is an Angelica Zhang design. I am not sure what I like more about this plushie. Pomni's nervous yet adorable expression, or that she can go in and out of the included plushie go-kart. There's a nostalgic style game online called Glitch Karts where you can play as Glitch characters like Pomni. I tried to play this game, and I do wonder if Pomni is a registered driver. I know I am not in this virtual universe. The Pomni Kart plush is cute yet tough to find. The cart does seem to be inspired by the Little Tykes Cozy Coupe, which was one of my biggest wishlist items as a little kid. I find that this Pomni and her cart are quite endearing. All the cart needs is Caine's top hat. Dylan Waldo designed this plush and based it on designs by Lilith Walther and Sheen Co. Boy, oh boy, I covered quite a bit of merch there. But I just scratched the surface. The TADC Fandom Wiki did archive much of this merchandise and was super helpful as I made this video. Merch does help fund indie animation, and I'm really excited to see what indie animation has in store in the future. If you stayed until the end of the video, thank you for watching. Do you have any favorite TADC merch? What about items you'd like to see as a fan? Feel free to let me know in the comments. And while you're here, watch my nostalgic playlist where I talk about even more nerdy merchandise. And remember, as always, stay weird and stay wonderful. Until next time.